Hello, hello. Hello. Week 14. I've been off for a couple weeks. I played really light. Believe I was even on week 12. I haven't done a couple streams, so I want to hop back in here on a Friday night just after 8 o'clock, and we're gonna do something different. I forgot to do something. I love live anything. Let me just do this live. You don't mind? Let's talk DFS, week 14. Let's save this bad boy. All right, so let's go through some advice. What do we want for advice? Usually I do my lineup review, but Friday night, let's start differently to season long. Show you my season long team. Now, I've had a lot of people tweet about their season long team, about the injuries, and what are the odds you have all these guys? I'm right there with you. Henderson, Samuel, Michael Carter. Hurts was out. You know what, though? What the hell are you going to do about it? Try to build a better bench? You should see the team I rolled out last week. I lost by, look at that, 61 points. I was going to play Hurts over Prescott because it was the Jets. And he didn't play. Look at this. Williams, Breida, Marvin Jones, garbage. Now this week, hopefully a little bit better, and I have a pretty good record in this league. This is a Fantasy Pros subscription I have. I subscribe to that. I picked up Jalen Guyton because it looks like he's going to be the guy. So I like this team a little bit better. Hopefully Henderson plays. I'm still deciding what to do here with. This is an auction league too, so. But I like my team. So that's season long. But you know what? I think if you're on your waiver wire, let's see who some of the guys are. My waiver wire is a little bit different with it being an auction league and you bid on guys. You just got to, I think this week, if you can find any of the Chargers, it looks like Palmer was already, wow, so somebody already scooped up Palmer. Or maybe not. I thought. Nope. But they got, I mean, look at this. St. Brown. But I would go for some of those Charger guys if you can get them. Yep, that's what I would do. All right, week 14, DraftKings. I tell people this all the time. Free contest. Enter. This was a dummy lineup I made at the beginning of the week. For some reason, these free contests aren't taking my lineup. So let's just enter a classic. Let's just enter classic. Just enter this 20. All right. Who are some of the quarterbacks I like this week? We'll just go right down the line. Quarterbacks, I think it's easy. On DraftKings, paying down makes more sense. There's a drastic difference between FanDuel quarterback pricing. Like Taysom Hill is $5,600. The top guy is $2,400 more. On FanDuel, I can show you the price difference. And on FanDuel, you don't get the bonuses. And with it being half PPR, the quarterbacks hold some pretty good weight. They score usually next to the running backs the most. I think I have a dummy lineup. Yeah, so this was my cash game lineup that I had at the beginning of the week. Obviously with Allen, and it looks like Elijah Moore might be out. I don't know if I'm going to play Patterson. But look at the quarterback pricing here. Taysom Hill is more than Russell Wilson. That's because of his rushing. I absolutely love Taysom Hill. I think he's just like Tebow. He might not be the great quarterback, but if you're going to get even half of this, it's worth it. And if you get it on DraftKings 100, you get the bonus. So that's the quarterback I like this week in cash games on DraftKings. I just don't like paying up. I've been burnt enough. Maybe Wilson. If you find enough value, Prescott you can go up from. But I just think the floor here for Hill, I just think it's a lock for me. Some other locks. Let's go to running back. Where is he? Oh, this is just the early games. God damn. We'll leave this. I'll just enter this. Yeah, this was a lineup I made for earlier this week. Cash game. Elijah Moore has been hurt. It's the third consecutive, so if he's out, you're going to get some value there with the Jets. But I love... now, let's just take out some guys that I'm not sure about. I really love Fournette again. Just the usage. He's priced at 7,400, right in the middle. You just look at the involvement. This is still too cheap. I don't know why he went up $100. Maybe, I don't know. So I like him. I like Javonte Williams. Again, not sure what Melvin Gordon. Questionable Sunday's game. If he's out at 5,900, these are two lock buttons to me. Then, I was thinking about, I want some exposure to the Kansas City game because I think they're going to score a lot of points. So it's either, I don't like to play two Chiefs. Hilaire, this might be more of a GPP play because the volume's not that high. So I'm thinking of going off that and paying up for Hill. He's the most expensive receiver. I play a running back on my flex for cash games. But just, again, last week is as bad as it's going to get, but that was a good Denver team. You look at the targets every other week. They're just there. And that game he had against Vegas a few weeks ago was, pretty good. So I like him. I like paying down. You could either go figure Eckler is going to get a lot of work. You can do a lot of things. You might be able to do this. Defense, there's a really good right in the middle there, Seattle. So I like some of the Seattle guys. But see, with Allen out, Guyton's going to be chalk, and he is 3,400. Palmer's probably minimum. Yep. But I would be more to play Guyton at that price. And I don't like playing two Chargers. I might lift that this week, or I might get off of Eckler. Tight end, I'm paying down. Look at another injury. Waller's out. We get value there. And Moreau at 4,000. If Hawkinson doesn't play, he's doubtful. Brock Wright is going to step up, and he's 2,500. That's for a starting tight end. I could almost consider doing this, and you get some pay down options. Mixon's questionable too. There's some value that's really opened up. Look at Eli Mitchell is out. So Jeff Wilson is another value guy that's on the road. So there's a lot of ways you can go. Well, Gibson at home, Barkley, even Hilliard here. So this might be a spot where you don't have to pay down at receiver. And maybe get Eckler in there. There's going to be a lot of value that's going to open up. Elliott's going to be one of those interesting plays. I don't think a lot of people. He could be a good GPP play. Or so there's some good options. Nick Chubb at home. But if we look around, there is going to be a lot of interesting pieces. I just think if Gordon's out, he's a lock. Gibson at 6,000 too. You put him in here. If we go down to right, we can get some good receivers in here. Renfro, the other side of that game. So some good plays this week. I use Fantasy Labs to do my stacking and to find my cash game plays. If you go to here, you're going to see the percentages. I sort by this. I get a lot of my cash game plays like right out of there. Now, where did they have Guyton? They don't have Guyton projected that high, and I'm sure that's going to change. All right, so those are some of my plays. Good luck in Week 14, everyone. Just a short little video. And as always, thanks for watching.